by this evening. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. चलो मिलकर एक शुरुआत करें, चलो एक फैसला आज करें, मास्क नहीं तो टोकेंगे, कोरोना को रोकेंगे, चलो एक वादा करते हैं, चलो कुछ वादा करते हैं, मास्क नहीं तो टोकेंगे, कोरोना को रोकेंगे. आजादी के आंदोलन के खजाने में ऐसे ढेरों शब्द जिन्होंने बदल दिए इतिहास. तारीख बदलने वाले लफ्जों पर आकाशवाणी समाचार ला रहा है विशेष कार्यक्रम धरोहर हर सोमवार. Welcome back to the midday news. In the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, the administration and the Dubai government today signed a Memorandum of Understanding (MOU) in Srinagar and entered into an agreement that will help Jammu and Kashmir Union Territory to scale new heights in industrialization and sustainable growth. Piyush Goyal, Union Minister of Commerce and Industry, Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution and Textiles, was also present on the occasion. In a tweet, Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha said the MOU covers many fields and areas, including real estate development, industrial parks, IT towers, multi-purpose towers, logistics, medical college, and super specialty hospital. He observed that the MOU signed today will set the pace in the business sector of the future that is key to the prosperity of the people of Jammu and Kashmir. On the occasion, Manoj Sinha also expressed his deepest gratitude to Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah for ushering in unprecedented development in Jammu and Kashmir. BJP office bearers meeting is underway at the party headquarters in New Delhi. Mr. J.P. Nadda, party president, is chairing the meet. The upcoming assembly elections in 5 states is the core agenda of the meeting. Farmers' agitation and the COVID-19 situation is also likely to be discussed. For the first time in the COVID-19 period, the meeting of the expanded office bearers is being held. India has confirmed its participation in the Moscow format meeting on Afghanistan. The meeting, which is being hosted by Russia, is scheduled to be held in Moscow on Wednesday. The Ministry of External Affairs has said India received an invitation and will be participating in the meeting at the Joint Secretary level. This will be the first Moscow format dialogue after the takeover of Kabul by the Taliban in August 2021. This will be the second time that India will be meeting the Taliban face-to-face since it set up an interim government last month. India's ambassador to Qatar had earlier met Taliban representatives in Doha on the 31st of August. The Taliban has also confirmed its participation in the meeting. According to the Afghan Foreign Ministry, the delegation will be headed by Abdul Salam Hanafi, Deputy Prime Minister of the interim Afghan government. Speaking to All India Radio, former diplomat Ashok Sajjanhar said,
all the countries will be participating in the Moscow format of discussions. None of them has so far recognized the Taliban dispensation in Kabul. So India is not alone in that it has not recognized. None of the other countries have also recognized. So I think we are moving forward, but this is a huge step forward as far as India is concerned. So this will be the first time that India will be sitting around the same table with the Taliban representatives, with the Taliban senior officials, political officials, and having discussions. So I think this is a huge step forward, and it is a signal to the evolving situation, because I think India has also recognized that the Taliban is in Kabul. It is here to stay. It is we should start with operationally engaging them. You know, as the Prime Minister has said on a number of occasions, even at the SEO summit, that we should provide humanitarian assistance to the people of Afghanistan, also medical supplies and medical relief to the people of Afghanistan. And we have a very long civilizational connect with the people of Afghanistan. So this would be an forward movement in safeguarding and promoting our interests in that country.
The Moscow format was introduced in 2017 on the basis of the six-party mechanism for consultations between special representatives from Russia, Afghanistan, China, Pakistan, Iran, and India. The nostalgia of All India Radio News has been in the hearts and minds of people of India. Similar sentiments were echoed by External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar in Tel Aviv, Israel. He said people of his generation grew up with the signature tune of All India Radio that was composed by Jewish exile in India, Walter Kaufman. Addressing Indian Jewish community in Israel, Mr. Jaishankar said he also had a productive meeting with the Israeli Chambers of Commerce and the innovation ecosystem. Dr. Jaishankar appreciated Israel's visible enthusiasm for having more partnerships with India. The minister said many post-COVID priorities, including digital, health, agriculture, and green growth, are natural areas for collaboration between the two countries. Mr. Jaishankar valued Indian Jewish community's contribution to the India-Israel ties. He expressed confidence that the Indian Jewish community will bring both India and Israel even closer together in the coming years. The minister also visited the Indian cemetery at Talpiot as his first engagement in Jerusalem and paid homage to the brave Indian soldiers who made supreme sacrifice during the First World War. Walter Kaufman, who composed the signature tune of Akashvani, was one of the many Jewish refugees who found a safe haven in India from the Nazis. He moved to India and worked as a director of music at All India Radio in Bombay from 1937 to 1946. Kaufman founded the Bombay Chamber Music Society along with others like Meli Mehta, and incidentally, it was Kaufman who taught Meli's son, Zubin Mehta.
As our nation celebrates the 75th year of independence, a series of events are being organized by the government as part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. To commemorate the occasion as a Jan Utsav, All India Radio News brings its listeners a special quiz on India's freedom movement and its glorious history. The quiz is being conducted every Monday and Tuesday in morning news since the 16th of August and will continue till the 15th of August 2022. India Post has joined hands as the logistics partner with All India Radio News for the Amrit Mahotsav quiz. Listeners can send their responses to the question over WhatsApp on 88265 46262 or through email on amritmahotsavquiz@prasarbharati.gov.in. Let's listen to our special program Azadi Ka Safar, highlighting the importance of the day during the freedom struggle.
आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव।
Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News. India's glorious fight for freedom is one of the greatest struggles the modern world has ever witnessed. AIR News brings you a glimpse of the valiant struggle every day.
In today's episode, we will talk about Ramakrishna Khatri. 18th of October is the death anniversary of Ramakrishna Khatri. He was born in Buldhana district of Maharashtra in 1902. During his student life, Khatri was influenced by Bal Gangadhar Tilak. He established the Udasin Mandal, where he was known as Mahant Govind Prakash.
Ramakrishna Khatri joined the Hindustan Republic Association and was given the task to spread the association in Uttar Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh by Ram Prasad Bismil. After the Kakori robbery, Ramakrishna Khatri was arrested from Pune and was jailed in Lucknow. After the trial, he was sentenced to 10 years of imprisonment for his involvement in the Kakori robbery.
When Khatri was released from jail, he immediately started efforts to release other inmates from the jail.
It was because of the efforts of Ramakrishna Khatri that a memorial to freedom fighters could be built at Kakori. Ramakrishna Khatri was also a prolific writer. His book named Shahidon Ki Chhaya was published from Nagpur. He also wrote the book Kakori Shahid Smriti.
Narayan Dutt Tiwari was born on the 18th of October 1925 in the village of Baluti